Okay, all right. So let's wrap up on this. We will continue on the products that we covered last week. Just some of the frequent asked questions. So we're still on Pura Plus, the products that we covered last week. So let's do a very quick recap on these products. Number one, this is the sample that we shared last week. Invest 996. Let's put it easy for easy remember 1,000. You invest 1,000 a month, 1 year 12,000. You invest 10 years, approximately invested 120,000. After invested 120,000, if based on projection of just 5%, even though we are doing more than 10%, we're talking about 12%, but let's say just 5%, after 20 years, the return is 155. So if we do according to what we are doing at 10%, then we are talking about 300,000 return, which means it's about 2.5 times of the invested amount. So you invested 120,000, get back 300,000. So it's about 2.5 times. So this is the investment for this Pruwell Plus. Now, on top of this investment return, you will also enjoy 500,000 life cover in the event pass away. So we say that I open this account, immediately I already created 500,000 cash, tax-free. Either I save it and make it become 500,000, or I pass away, my family will immediately have 500,000. So I am using just 1,000 a month to create 500,000. If the death is due to accident, it will double to be 1 million. If the accident happened in public transport, it's 1.5 million. And if the accident death happened overseas, it becomes 2 million. So that is how we leverage to use the money and make it, I don't know, 1,000 a month to 2 million. Yeah. On top of that, for critical illness, I'm supposed to save for 10 years. But if I diagnose of critical illness, then I will actually waive. I don't have to save anymore. The account is free. So I just save for like 2 years. I got cancer. All right, free. So I just wait. The money will continue to save on my behalf. So in summary, in nutshell, this is the plan. This is the account we call Pruwell Plus. On top of that, the money in this account will form auto trust if the beneficiary is your direct family, which means your spouse or your parents or your children, which is age above 18. So what is the benefit of auto trust? It will bypass the inheritance process, which means when all your house, shares, savings account are frozen that your family cannot take, but this money will bypass and go straight to them. We take approximately 14 days after we collect the death cert. And secondly, it allows flexible withdrawal. If there's emergency, I need the money. And lastly, this account can go all the way up to 100 years old, which means I will surely be, pass away by then it will surely create 500,000. So that is what Pruwell Plus about. So this a quick recap of what we already shared last week. So we go into a frequent asked questions that some may ask. I think the return is still not very good. Yeah, based on projected investment return, and then it's 2.5 times. But can I have even higher? Can. You want to have higher return? Can. Okay. So on top, same. Okay. Under the same account that I shared just now, you maintain 500,000 life, accident death 1 mil, 1.5, 2 mil, all same, but you save extra. You save 1,850, which means 22,000. That means 10 years is 220,000. 220,000. So just now we say you save 120. So that means I save extra 100,000 over 10 years. Okay, I save extra 100,000 over 10 years. And same, based on same 5% of projections. By 20 years, it will be 319,000. And same, we keep performing at 10%, then we're talking about 640,000. Then the return is about 3 times, which is like 300% growth from 220 to a possibly return of 640 based on our historical performance. Yep, for past 15 years. So this will give you a higher return and you invest more. So to answer your question of, I want to have lagi more, extra higher return. Yes, the answer is yes, we can help you. You invest extra 10,000 a year. Okay, so this would yield a better return. So this is the flexibility lah. So what I propose just now is like a standard, and I can have that flexible upon customer request due to your personal reason. Yeah, it can be I want to save more because this account I just want it for my children's education purpose. So I want to have a higher return. Then you can opt for that. Second, 10 years. Can I shorter? I want to pay shorter. I want to shorten the payment term. Okay. So what are the shortened terms available? Yes. Okay. Same. Okay. Assuming the same account, you enjoy the same insurance coverage of 500,000. Okay. Everything protection wise the same. And I want to shorten it. So you will pay same, you pay extra. It turns up to 1872, which is also 22,000 a year. But this time, 5 years. Just now that one, 22,000, but 10 years. This one, 22,000, 5 years. So 5 years, you actually invested 112,000. As comparatively, actually, you invested lesser because it's now 10 years is 120,000. So actually invested 8,000 cheaper because you pay upfront. It's just like you want to settlement for your car, you use a shorter term, you pay less. So it goes the same. Okay, so you invest more. And same thing, the return is 163 after 20 years. And if we perform it at double, it will be 320. So the return will also equally good at 3 times the return. So that means if you want to shorten it, you invest more. Not only you shorten it, the return also become better. So you got even double benefits if you want it to be a shorter term. Okay, so yep. So the answer for you is yes, you can invest shorter, but it's not cheaper lah. It's more lah. It cannot be even the same money lah. Okay, all right. Okay, next. How about the questions? Can I cover critical illness lump sum? Because just now you mentioned in the event, if I got critical illness, the account is free. I don't have to pay anymore, right? It's waived, right? I just sit there and wait for the money to continue to grow. But I want a lump sum. Can I have a lump sum? Okay, yes, you can also have that. Now, this is the table that just now the same, that pass away, life, 500,000, accident, 1 million, accident 1.5, accident overseas 2 million. Now I added this 43 critical illness. So you will receive additional 500,000 cover in the event of critical illness. 43 critical illness, which we cover early. You can refer to the YouTube. What are the critical illness inside? Heart attack, cancer. Yeah. So Pru will pay a lump sum cash, tax-free. Okay. And then subsequently, you also don't have to pay anymore. So it's supposed to be 10 years. I take 500,000. I don't have to pay anymore. Okay. Okay. But subsequently, if death were to happen, there won't be additional 500,000 because this 500,000 is a shared 500,000 with this 500,000 is the same. I just got critical illness. I can take this out. So later when I pass away, no more 500,000. But the account is free. Okay. So I can take the savings inside. the investment that Prudential invests on behalf of me, yeah, I can take back this money, but not this 500,000 because it's a share. Okay. So you can also have a question. If I do want share, I got critical illness, I take 500. Later part, when I pass away, I want another 5,000. Okay, you can, they are this available, but the premium will be different lah. That's the only thing. So over here, I just show you an example of shared 500,000 critical illness. Okay. So what is the premium like? Same 10 years, it increased to 1,726. Originally is 1,000. Now it's talking about additional of 7 to 6. So that make it 20,000 a year. So 10 years, 200,000. Okay. So that is the additional premium you have to invest. I tell customers, you don't pay for it, you invest more for it. Same, based on 5%, you get 267. Okay. Perform according to what we've been doing. We are at 534. The return is still 2.5 times, which is still the same as the original, the first plan. The first plan, 1,000, 12,000, 10 years, 120. So this one invest more, but the return is the same, but you have more coverage. Yeah. So this is the options you can have to opt for critical illness cover. Yeah. So some people love this as an income replacement because today I can save, today I can invest because I am healthy, I can have income, so I can invest. But what if critical illness strike on me that I lost my earning ability? So this will serve as an income replacement that I have the 500,000 on my hand. I still have to serve my house installment. I have to pay my car installment. Yeah. And on top of that, Prudential continue to invest 1,700 into this account like an EPF for me, because probably by then I would lost my income and also lost my EPF these savings as well. So this is how this account can serve. So a lot of businessmen actually love this idea to put it here. Yeah, instead of just putting in EPF where the money go in is locked down that you cannot opt to take out even if you want to. But this one you have a flexible withdrawal features. So yeah, so that is the critical illness part. And oh, okay, some more. What if they say, oh, I love the protection only. Can I pay lower premium? 1,000 is still too much, but I love the investment is okay. I don't need investment. Some businessmen, they believe that they can invest better. They say, I got money, I'm going to invest myself. Okay, I'm high risk taker. I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to extend my business. I only want the protection. Okay, so how much can you give me the lowest? Okay, so let's go back the same. The original plan is 1,000 a month. I can have 500,000. Now I want to have the same thing. The lowest premium you can go is only 575. 575, 1 year only 6,900. I already can have the 500,000 cover. So normally this mostly businessmen, they can have overdraft facilities, they can have a term loan, and they being the shareholder director, they are the guarantor. So they don't want anything goes wrong with the business, and when they are not around, it jeopardizes into their personal assets. So they just use the company to pay for them as a protection for the guarantor. So 1 month lowest only 575, 6,009, and then it drag it to 20 years. Yeah. So just now we said 10 years. 10 years is 120,000. 20 years, you pay longer lah. Yeah. So it becomes 138,000. And same, the money that you paid is also not burned off. By end of the day, after 20 years, you pay 138, you get back 144 based on 5%. And if we're performing well, you're getting about 2 times of the return back. Yeah. So some of the company, they buy this and they just tied it to the director. Okay, and you serve me for 20 years. This will be your retirement benefits. It also serves as a staff employees retention. So this can be one of the ideas to retain the key employees. Yeah. So this is one of the way. The plan can be flexibility adjusted to cater for different purpose. Yeah, this one will be more protection focused. That one will be more investment focused. So summary for you. If I increase the premium, maintain the same payment term, maintain the same protection, my investment will be higher. If I increase my premium, I invest longer, I can shorten my payment term, my protection remain the same, my investment will go higher. Or I can opt to reduce my premium. I don't want to invest so much, but I can invest it over a longer term, sharing the same protection, but the investment will also be lower. And lastly, I can increase my premium with same payment term, but I can increase my protections options to have a critical illness lump sum, share or not share. And it also will generate a higher return. So this is how the same plan of PruWealth Plus we learned last week, that it can able to flexibly change and adopt into different individual financial situation. So that's why review is important for us, because that's why for me, when they ask like, hey, what is the best plan? I said, there's no best plan. Even the same best plan, they can have so many way to actually propose. Yeah. So why review? It's important for us. So when I understand your situations, I'm able to propose and tailor-made according your financial situations and your financial needs. Yeah. So in simple, if I want to focus in investment, then I will just skew to the investment part lah. Yeah, protections are protection lah. Yeah, for balance or for the financial according to the age, the commitment I want to commit, short term or long term. Yeah, so it depends lah. So this is the summary part. Yeah. So yeah, so there I will wrap up on this PruWealth Plus. And all this price is basically in quotation. It's in the apps that once you contracted, you were able to have the app ID password. You were able to log in and get all the infos, and you can do quotation and proposal, and then and propose. Yeah, that's it. All right. Okay, all good. All right. So any questions? Any questions on this PruWealth Plus proposal? Any questions that you want to clarify? If just in case if I go too fast. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions, Derek? Any on PruWealth Plus?
No. I think yeah, I'm familiar with this.
All right, great, awesome. Okay, so so normally I'm just going through the sales flow. So after we propose, what happened? Generally, we will receive objections. So there'll be objection handlings. So normally we say when there's no objections, we actually kind of worry whether is this guy a spies or is this guy an MLM guy. He will no objection. I'll say yeah. So actually we prefer to have objections. So this is the objection handling rules. This is the rules that we would always follow. This is the formula that will not be wrong. Number one, always agree first. And this is the scenario that I always like to paint. Today, the Prime Minister have to choose the second man. Who would he choose? The brilliant and intelligent guy that always object him with the better and right idea, or choose another guy who always just agree with the boss? So obviously, the PM would choose the one who always agree with him. You don't want to choose someone that always disagree and challenge. So in objection handling rules, same. always agree first. Yeah. And number two, the principle is the reason of the no is the reason of yes. And no matter how thin you slice, there's always two sides. No matter what you see, there's always one side and two sides. So any objection reason, there is always the reason of no. If I'm able to see it here, that is the reason of yes. Yeah. And then close with optional questions to make easy for people to accept. So this is simple 3 steps of objection handling. So I won't be going through a lot very details. I just show some example because both of you are not really into that stage yet. So I don't want to go too long and like so theoretical. All right, so one of the very frequent face objections. Oh, okay, after listen, or yeah. Okay, let me think first. Yeah, that's very common. Let me think first. So how we do? Agree first, right? So what do I do to do the agree first? Okay, so of course the agree is, yeah, of course I agree, because we are talking about long-term commitment. Yeah, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Yes, we are talking about a long-term commitment. I'm sure there are things to consider. So what are some of the concerns you have in your mind right now? Yeah. So, yep, I agree. So is there anything in your mind that you would want to bring it up? Okay. And then normally they have no answer. What they say, think first. Yeah. Then the next thing is, okay, while you continue to think over this proposal, you prefer to think with protections or think without protection? Yeah. You want to think with 500,000 free, or you want to think without 500,000 free? Yeah. So they'll be like, okay, what do you mean by think with 500,000 free? Yeah. So what I can do best and my position is helping you to submit applications. Let Prudential do the necessity on the health check. It takes probably 2 weeks. And once it cover comment, you got 500,000 protection for free. And after that, I will deliver you all the document, black and white, for whatever I explained today into a black and white contract. Yeah. You don't want to words again words, it's no meaning. Yeah. So they will be, then you take that, you can read through, you can check with your lawyer. Yes, Derek.
Can you just rewind a bit when he said the think about it?
Yep.
Then you said think with what? Sorry, I didn't really get that part. Do you mind repeating? It's just for like maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes rewind. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, you want to think with protections. That means think and you are covered with 500,000 while you are thinking this month. Let's say you think with 1 month, or you want to think with 2 months. In these 2 months, something happened, 500,000 payable to your family, or you want to think without protections while you are thinking and pass away in case lah. Yeah. But over here, what I can do best at my positions, I can prepare the application for you and get you covered, and you think, you continue to think, but you got 500,000 covered first in case, yeah, death happened. Yeah. So what do I do during this application? I get Prudential to do the underwriting, get you covered, prepare the document, send to you. Then you read through again all the explanation today, because you don't want to just trust my words lah. You know, I chonting on the paper. Yeah. Okay. All right, wait now. Okay. And then after you get the documents, you have 15 days to read through the document, everything again. And after that, you read through documents, you are not happy with the documents, you can cancel. I don't like this head, this Prudential head. I don't like a lady head. I don't like the documents to be in red color. You can just cancel and full refund. Yeah, that will, no question asked, can full refund for you. So that's the best what I can do for you. Yeah. So that is the reason for no is the reason for yes, and then close. So I think that will be the best benefit for you. Yeah. So can I have your IC to proceed with the application? So that is how we will handle with the objections. Yeah, this is one of the objections that we handle and there's quite common one that's let me think first. Yeah. Okay, Simon have the questions. Do I have to pay first? Okay, so normally what we will do is once I do this, I submit through, then Prudential will generate a payment link. Then I will send to customers. I will say, okay, so now this is a payment link. Now to generate the documents, you paid first, then I will print the document for you. If you cancel, we will also full refund the document for you. So so there's still nothing concrete yet. Until you get the document, you read through the document, that one, after that you agree, then only jalan. Yeah. So but during this time, you are protected first lah. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah, because you don't know what you don't know is fine. But after you know, and then imagine if I'm not feeling well, I'm not feeling well, it's okay lah. I think I can tahan. Tomorrow I okay lah. The day after I'm okay lah, I can tahan. But if today I know that I am not feeling well, if today the doctor tell me there's a growth inside, it can burst anytime, then I'm not okay already. Then I'm not okay already. If I don't know, all right. But what if I know? So after I talk to you, if you don't know, it's okay. But today you know already, I think it's obligated to at least get you covered lah, and for free anyway. Yeah. So this is one of the handling. Yeah. And normally this is not the best thing I like to do. I would still very much focus in the front part. If the front part is doing well in the connections, review, and proposal, we actually hardly frequent. Is this spelling error? Sorry. So we actually hardly face this type of objections one. Yeah. Even if face is just more on, kind of like just have to do it. Sometimes the customers just, after I do well in review, I give proposal, then they'll be just, let me think first. I want to think. I don't know. I can propose. Oh, okay lah. Yeah, they don't really, not really meant to have that objection. They just like cannot be so easy lah. Must at least say let me think first. It's more on that basis anymore. It's not really an objection. So normally my concern is if the customer really cannot commit to it, then the main reason is you do not do a good review. You do not really understand what the customer wants. Yeah, the customer don't really think the proposal is fit him. That would be the main issue. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So number two. Okay. Number two. I have no money, no budget, no budget lah. Agree. How to agree? Yes, totally agree. Budget is an important issue. We need to plan it nicely. Yeah, totally agree. We need to plan it nicely. Yeah. Sometimes I add on. Yeah, it's not a short-term thing. It's not commit for 1 month, 2 months. It's 5 years, 10 years. Yeah, agree. Okay. The reason of no is the reason of yes. Okay. The second part. Someone says the money you earn is not your money. Only the money that save is your money. Yeah. A lot of money we earn. There are millions you earn. It passes through your hand, but it doesn't stay. And then it's already. Yeah. Because today, the world today, the bank has made our spending so convenient, so easy. The savings account is no longer a savings account. I would say they should rename it to a spending account. So easy. No need. Last time ATM withdrawal, now no need. Now every ATM is a Visa and Master. And then you make it even simple. It's a debit card. You just wave, spend already. Yeah. At home also online, paid, done already. It's so convenient. Touch and go. Don't even ask me for password and reload. I just press, just reloaded. So I would suggest you to start small at your comfortable level. Then we can review again next year. You'll be surprised the amount of money that you actually can save. Yeah. You know where you have the most saving right now? It's not in your house, not in any share, not in any investment, but EPF. Why? Discipline saving. Okay. So same, closing, then come to closing. So what I can do best in my positions, I can help to prepare the applications, let Prudential do and give you the cover right away, 500,000. And then after that, get the document, black and white, you have 15 days to read. And then after that, if you're not happy, you can still always cancel, but you can have a taste of it to start the saving. Yeah, the tabung is always the day you start to put in money, then you realize it's not bad actually. So it's always good to take the courage to start that one. Yeah. Why not we start the application today? Can I have your IC to prepare the applications? Yeah. So I just want to show you the 3 steps. The 3 steps. It always works lah. But then but again, I'm not a big fan. I can handle it very well, but I'm not a big fan of it. Because this is the reason why people hate insurance agent. Because you handle all my objections, you just want to make me speechless and you just want to force me to put a signature on it. Yeah, it just makes me don't feel good. So a lot of people don't like insurance agent is because most agency will train very well objection handling. Yeah, some of the agencies, they make you memorize words by words. You can handle all kind of objections. So propose, come, handle, come, handle until the customer feel like, yeah, you ngam la, you ngam sai la, everything you say is correct la. But I just hate it la. I just hate it la. Yeah. So my preference is soft from the heart, human before business. That's my principle. I want to care about you. I want to know about you. I want to know that this is your problem. You agree you have this financial concern, and let us solve this. I give you this proposal. But if you're just final step for the courage, final step of not too sure if I scared if I cannot make it. Yeah, that one, the objection will come in just nice to give them a little push to make that brave decision, but not for the closing kind of push lah. Yeah, the real pushy is actually on objection handling. Yeah, so you think about it, why people hate insurance agent? Yeah, it's because we train so well in handle objection until we're like gong sai la leh. Yeah, so that is the reason. Yeah. Okay. So today I don't want to go through all the objections handling. I do not want to make this my main topic. My main topic should always be on the review part. Yeah. So I'm not going through the 3, 4, 5, but yes, we have. So normally I will bring this on when I have proposal already. I have this concern. Then we do case study, and then we drill into it. Yeah. But that will be the formula. Agree? Reason for no is reason for yes. And what is the options that I can offer for you? So that will be the common offer. So so before we wrap it up, I want to summarize again the whole roadmap to our first MDRT, the whole roadmap, the whole sales process. We are from right now. I'm coming, I'm fresh. Okay, I prepared 300 connections, 300 names. Okay, that normally will start with 150 first, then slowly increase. But 300 names that I'm not familiar with, some familiar, some not familiar. Okay, and then I go in to connect with them. Hey, how are you? Chinese New Year, where are you going? And hey, what are you doing? Yep. And right now I'm with insurance under this Hong Kong regional program, Prudential manager. Why you choose insurance? First questions. So that will be the first connection. After first connections, then next, and then during this, I find out that insurance market have this auto trust, how to leverage. I find it interesting. I can offer you this service, no obligation. Please don't buy anything. I can do a review for you. So targets 180 that can be converted. After the review, I think example Pura Plus. Okay, I take Pura Plus. I go according to the review. I tailor-made. I think I can do that. I think this proposal can save you some money. I think this proposal can enhance your positions. So proposal presentations. After present, oh, all right, I think it's good. Yeah, it's fit me. Yeah, let me think about it. Think what? I think and see if there's anything I should think of. Okay, never mind. While you're thinking, I can do this for you. Then do the submissions. Simple. That's it. So from 150, there are 100 people. All right. Average if it's 4,000. So just now when we talk about Pro Plus, the standard is 1,000 a month. And then sometimes it goes to 2,000 or even 4,000. But some would not be in Pro Plus. Some would be, example, buying a medical of 300 a month. So average lah, let's say example, just 4,000 lah. I don't want to say all is high-end customers. It depends on individual customer base. So if it's 4,000 and 100 people agree with your advice, then that will be the 400,000. That will be the first MDRT. And after do that, if you are asking me, actually next year is same. We are doing it the same year in, year out, and getting staff to just help out to connect with the customers. So basically, most of the servicing, they will contact my staff, and then twice a year, I will just connect them and offer them the service. The review part that I will come in, others information, my staff will help to connect with the customers. And then I will come in with, hey, I have this finding. How is your financial position this year? Would you want to consider this investment enhanced? Last year we talked about this, like that. So every year I just repeat only. Yeah. So once it repeat, then the conversion is quite the same. So every year, so my one is about 25% from my 300 connection every year. Then as you go, you are just handling higher end of customers that make your life easier. And then repeated this formula to another agent and building a sales team. So this is what I do. That's why I'm here to do training and just repeat this formula to duplicate it. So that's it. This is the wrap up of all the training over the past 10 classes. So this time we do a shortcut with only 10 classes because next week Chinese New Year Day. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Thank you. Okay. Yep. So